Did you just ask if these were twist-offs?
He's using his jersey.
Yeah. No, hold on. Yeah, no. Use your hand.
Wow. Look at you, big boy.
Wow.
There we go. There's a real sounding one.
Amazing.
All right, Collin, bring us in.
Welcome to Third and Inches.
I thought we were already going. We're now.
Yeah, that was my intro, though.
Yeah. Okay. I like
That was good. Welcome.
What's can you do the Madden voice guy? Can you make it sound like that?
Which one? Like the EA Sports
yeah.
voice? Like say
Third and.
Wait, hold on. It
sounds like the Whataburger guy.
Sport. Third and Inches.
Oh.
It's in my ass.
Okay,
good.
cool. All
That
right.
was actually a good impression.
Yeah, welcome back, dude.
8 out of 10.
I told you I'm
Nice.
amazing at impressions.
That
We've
was
been over
good.
this.
All right.
You know
I'm
what it is.
super good at impressions.
Yeah. Okay. What other? Can you give me another impression? Your Tyson one was off the charts last week.
Yeah. Let me see.
Wario from
Chris-
Super Mario Baseball.
It's Chris Rock.
Wow.
Chris Rock.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
It's terrible.
That's funny. I don't see a slap mark on your cheek.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
get hit. He said I didn't get slapped. I do have an injury though, but
You
I'm
got
doing-
Corey on
I'm
mic
doing
now
all
too.
right.
You're no longer Corey. No
Oh, you
mic.
did? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a muzzle on you if you're gonna keep screaming on the mic.
Yeah.
Since you're on the mic, dude, how the fuck did you only score 50 points last week in the fantasy league?
All right, so
Yeah,
I mean,
can you read like your team's points because it was actually
Yeah.
so impressive
Yeah.
to see like. I scored 70 last week, which I thought was impressively bad. You topped me with I think you scored like 50.2 points or
47
something.
points.
Oh, you didn't
my
even
God.
break 50. 50 was generous.
Wow.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
tough.
Yes, I had Herbert as my quarterback.
Fuck.
Handsome.
14 points from him.
Yeah.
Oh,
J.K. Dobbins with a whopping 4.4.
Ugh.
nice.
Herbert, Khalil Herbert had the Herbert
Yeah.
stack, and that didn't work
Chicago.
out very well. 1 point.
Oh, dude, you had Montgomery.
Brandon
really
came
came
back,
back.
Brandon Cooks, who needs to go. I don't know
Yeah.
why I drafted Brandon Cooks. He's terrible. He's past his prime. 6 points. Drake London, been doing really great this year.
Yeah.
7 points. 7 points this week. Dalton Schultz went out early with 0 big
Hell
goose egg.
yeah.
He plays and then
Yeah.
gets injured once again. The Bucks defense got me 8 points, and then my kicker outscored both my running backs.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Who's your kicker?
Gay.
Matt Gay,
nice.
Pro Bowl
Nice,
kicker, dude.
dude.
He's our guy.
Yep.
Nice.
He did
Jesus.
miss a field goal, but whatever.
That's
But-
that's so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've got, Taylor injured, Keenan
Okay.
Allen injured, has
Okay.
been injured.
There's hope for you then at least. You're not
Yeah.
just some dog shit. Like that's not your true starting lineup right there.
Jacoby Myers had 25 points on my bench.
That's the guy hope,
Pickens had
Can't do
14
that.
points on my bench.
Fuck. That's rough.
Yeah.
In other news, I'm also undefeated.
Oh my God.
Still
Shut up.
Still
Yeah.
undefeated.
You're a paper champ. You have like the least points scored against you.
So I have
Yeah, I have the least points scored against me because you dropped 70 last
Yeah,
week.
but you also
dickhead.
don't have the fuck you, man.
Get fucked.
Stop it, dude.
I've
just
scored the
saying.
most
Mom.
points in this league,
Oh, that's cool.
and
What's
I'm
your
3-2
record?
because
that's crazy.
I've had also the second most points scored on me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
with
yeah.
560. You've
Well-
had 350 points scored on you. That's
Well, you know,
through
look,
5 games. That's crazy.
Here's the deal. First off, you guys need to just start playing up to your competition, maybe. All right.
Okay, fair.
Okay, you're right.
And secondly, look, I don't know what it's like to lose. All right. Birds 5-0.
Yeah, 5-0.
Both my
Rams,
teams
loser, bitch.
5-0. Yeah, you guys suck.
Yeah, I
I was
also
a little. I didn't like that. How bad they fucked you guys up though, because we play them this week.
Yeah,
that's good momentum.
I don't think it is going to have any bearing on how you guys play them. The Rams are really just in I mean, every single lineman we have gets injured or they just play like shit because they're not even playing in their own positions. We're moving guys around now, and we're like, hey, you play right guard, you want to play left tackle?
Sounds like you're making excuses.
I am.
Sounds like the Rams just suck. You ever think about that?
No, they don't suck.
No, you ever think about that?
We have great skilled players. We have a great coach, but our O-line sucks balls,
Okay.
and our secondary sucks balls.
So it sounds like
You suck.
so the second most important part of a football team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have a
Sucks.
great one.
Yes.
So your quarterback not playing good.
It's
Most
I
important
can't
thing
blame
is quarterback
him, though.
not playing well.
I can't blame
Offensive
him.
line second most important part, not playing well.
I mean,
Cooper Kupp
playing
good.
fantastic.
He's playing
fucking
playing good.
fantastic. Yeah, that one-armed grab, 70 yards, run after catch too. I mean, he just caught a slant over the middle and just outran every
Just
single
crossing.
one on Dallas.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know, you guys want to go over the picks?
All
Well,
for
now that
now.
we're done trolling you, I will back him up. It was. I don't know if you watched the Rams game. It was bad. How quickly Micah Parsons is great, but like Lawrence, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, it was like,
everyone-
didn't they get like a fumble or a pick six or something
So
like right off the bat?
the first thing that happened, we our first play, fumble recovery touchdown, sack fumble touchdown on their part, and then the next series out, we punt the ball and it gets blocked again, same shit, and then we at least stopped it. But
You guys need Jeff Fisher back. That's what it is.
those were the dog days, dude.
The Eagles did get blessed by that fucking terrible kick at the end of regulation.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I like that they were showing the guy in warm-ups missing.
Dude,
they're in a dome.
I'm sitting there and they're showing him missing like 5 in a row, and because I didn't have the sound on, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Like I was, so I'm like, wait, is this right before the game? I'm like, is this guy? I was like, is he gonna miss it? And then he's just missed it so wide left.
Exactly how he was missing it in
I was like,
warm-ups, too.
wow.
It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was all wide rights. Every single one went straight, and then just fucking just randomly. I don't know what is happening
He's
with
kicking
him.
indoors.
That kid
too.
can't catch a break, dude. He just
Yeah.
got cut from the Chiefs, and he's like, all right, cool. Let me get out there, game-winning fucking field goal. I can
Wow.
hit this. I've hit this before.
He's got the yips, dude.
Oh my god, that's tough, dude. That's rough.
The other thing before we move into the picks for the next week, the Raiders lost in the most Raiders way possible. That was so dumb to
Dude,
watch.
that was a wild game. I watched like a little bit in the first quarter, and they were up like 17-0. And I'm like, I wanted the Raiders to win. I picked the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But I knew it was gonna be close. It's divisional. But I'm like, I want the Raiders to win this game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, cool. And then I come back in the fourth quarter, and it's 24-23, and I was like, what are you guys doing? Dude, that catch by Devontae Adams, though, that was crazy.
Crazy,
That little,
yeah.
that was just a perfect little play. And then you saw he pushed the fella at the end because he
Yeah.
lost. He shoved him.
Yeah, apparently he's getting
He's getting sued.
sued for
Yeah.
assault.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, now
Whatever.
I find that's always difficult for me because I'm like, all right. On one hand, I'm like, what a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
What a bitch. He pushed you, grow up. But on the other hand, get your money.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not.
But like
I'm not
also,
on
like
bitch
I don't
for
know,
that.
like I would respect the shit out of him if he was like, I don't care. I'd be like, no, that's tough. But also, like if he gets $100,000 or something, I'd be like, no, that's amazing.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd meet somewhere in the middle where I'd press the charges at B News. I'd meet with his lawyer and I'd be like, listen, all of this can go away for season tickets. Like I'd want season
Well,
tickets.
see, no, that's the thing. They're not getting like $100K.
Brendan,
No.
It's like
he
you
already
know,
works the fucking games.
That's a good
Give
point.
that
That
guy
sucks,
$100,000, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Nah, I'd be like, let me play a series. That's how I'd be like, all right, Devontae's gonna sit, and I'm gonna be the X receiver.
Wow.
I'm gonna go out there and I'm running a fucking.
He was a ball boy or a camera guy?
I think he was like a liaison for ESPN. So like, I don't think that was his normal job. Like, he
Gotcha.
was like wrong place, wrong time. Fucking shouldn't have been there, dude. Dickhead.
But look, is this any different than a slip and fall peer person? Like if he's just out for a payday, like are you mad at the people that sue Walmart when they slip and fall?
Absolutely not.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm not mad at people. I know people that make careers out of that. I think that's cool when it's a corporation. Like if you sued like a mom and pop shop,
You're
go
a piece
fuck
of
yourself.
shit, yeah.
But if you're like, I'm gonna take Jeff Bezos for all he's worth, then fucking go ahead. You know.
Yeah, I guess but also then like, do we feel bad that he's trying to run some money up from like Devontae Adams like $20-something million contract? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Also-
Because dude, there's no question he was just being a dickhead today.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say. Also, he's just
Oh, yeah,
being
did
an
you not see-
asshole.
did
So
you not see
like,
the
fuck
video? Yeah,
him.
he literally just pushes him. Like it didn't even seem like the guy.
Yeah.
Like the guy was just in his way.
Yeah.
I
And they
get it.
lost.
Like he was. I mean, that was a crazy way to lose. So I kind of understand that frustration. But all right, then pay him.
Yeah.
Right, because wasn't it fourth down and they bumped into each other too? Or
They
something
ran
like
him
that?
and Renfro ran into
Yeah.
each other on like scissor routes, like the post and
He
the
should have fucking
corner.
punched Renfro in his little dumb face, dude.
Yeah, scissors.
Yeah, I just don't get why do you go for 2 with 4 minutes left in the game? There's still so much time because even if you stop them, you get the ball back
Yeah.
with the tide, and then you're going for a field goal to win. Like 4 minutes is such a long time. I get it if it was like a minute 20, and you're like, they're just gonna get the ball, drive down the field, kick a field goal. But with 4 minutes, they got the ball back. Imagine if when they got the ball back, it was tied. They could have gone to overtime. They could have played a little more conservative than they were.
Yeah, what's up with like fucking the Chargers coach pulled that dumb shit.
Oh, on his own
like
40,
38 or something.
up
Yeah.
2 with a minute 40 left, went for it.
And it was like, but it was like 4th and 4, right? Like it wasn't even like 4th and 1.
No.
And then they threw it, and they went up still winning anyway. But yeah, I think Keenan Allen, because he's hurt, wasn't playing, so he tweeted like he's watching the game. He was like, "What the fuck are we doing?" I love that when a player is like on their couch, clearly watching their team play, and they're live tweeting it. They're like, "Dude, what the fuck is going on out there? This is dog shit."
Yeah, that was terrible. I mean, that was crazy. They just got bailed out by the Browns being the Browns, though. So you know, whatever.
They're gonna be a wild team when
Watson.
old Touchy comes back. Well, I guess
Touchy.
No, he was the one being touched.
Sure.
Whatever, man.
All right. No, you can defend him. I'm
No,
totally
I'm
fine.
not.
let me
defending
hear
it.
it.
I'm saying, isn't that what
Cut
he
the
did?
purple light. cut the
Listen,
purple light.
That's what he did, right? Wasn't he like he was asking for happy endings, but he was like, "Oh, fucking, I'm just on my."
Yeah, I mean, he
Kinda,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, there was like forcibly making them. There was like a bunch of affidavits from the team.
Really
making
nice
them.
legal term.
Thank you. Yeah, and like he also
Pro
like
bono.
pro bono. Well, I
Legal
don't.
term.
I don't know if they were working for free.
They were working pro bono, dude.
Sexual assault's not a joke.
Zingers.
Right? Those women have been through something, and you're trying to make
Sorry,
light of the
dude.
situation.
I didn't mean to. I apologize, guys. But
Jesus.
They've still never been through what an NFL quarterback goes through in a season. I was
All
trying
right.
to jump in with you.
this
dog.
is the
What the
part where
hell?
we end defending.
I'm done believing in the Lions.
Nah,
I
Lions
know.
are cool.
Nope, dude. They
They are
got
cool, but-
destroyed by Billy Zappi or whatever.
Yeah,
the
dude.
fuck his
Patriots
name
have a good
was.
defense.
They lost 29-0.
Yeah, Patriots got a good defense. I still think they're cool.
Nah, they're not cool. They are
They're
cool.
Yeah,
They
they're
are
not gonna
cool.
be good. Like they're not like fucking going.
I
to
thought
the
they were
NFC.
gonna get like 6-7 wins. Bro, they win 3 games max this year.
How many wins they got now? 1.
1. And
Yeah.
they've given
They've
up
been
the
really
most
close,
points.
Dude,
They've
they
been
are
really,
a fifth
really
of the way
close.
there to 5 wins. They could.
You're
They
insane.
could get the.
They're like Reebok, you know. They're just like they're kind of fashionable here and there sometimes, and then the other times it's just like, all right.
Oh, you
they're
don't
fucking
like
lame.
the answers?
Huh?
The answers?
The answers.
The Allen Iverson shoes?
Oh no,
The answers?
I don't like them.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
with the
I
Reebok.
thought they were
They're,
terrible.
they're pretty awful.
Yeah, they're awful, but
Yeah.
yeah.
How'd picks go this week?
All right,
Win
so
again?
nope. Brandon.
What?
Brandon's got 12. Good on you for
Wow.
that Jets
Thank you.
pick. Colin, you got
baby.
11. So pretty close.
I'm
Didn't
now
change
2
much.
behind you.
I got 7.
Oh,
Jesus H.
I was trying to do, I got kind of fucked on a lot of these though.
Do you know who he got that I got?
Jets. I
Jets.
took Jets.
Jets.
You
You
took
picked Dolphins.
Dude, yeah, I would have taken Jets. That's one of those that like I just look through. I'm like, yeah, fucking Dolphins. Are winning.
Yeah, 'cause,
But, like,
all right.
I like those games where I just know you're like, oh no, they're gonna be a little feisty.
Yeah, and I don't believe in
bastard
Teddy, and then he
Teddy
died.
got injured
Dude,
instantly.
I think something's going on with these new helmets. I swear to God, the NFL has these new helmets that they were like, oh, it's gonna help these fucking not turning,
Yeah.
retarded and everything. But now everyone is just getting concussed, and it's not just like, oh, where they stand up and they're like, ooh, I need to take a play off. They stand up, and then it looks like they got shot in the fucking head.
Yeah,
like,
no.
like Teddy died. Tua, we don't even know.
Did you
He's
see the
lying.
Olave play?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they counted that as a touchdown, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
bet
so.
it
Yeah,
was
but
just terrible.
everybody's getting concussions. What's going on?
I don't know.
I remember back in high school, I was either in high school or college. They introduced new helmets. Like we got this new batch of helmets that was like made for high school athletes that was supposed to help stop concussions. And same thing, the first year it just ruined everyone's shit. Like everyone got more concussed. Like there's always these inventions. We had this one where they had us put this pad inside our helmet that was supposed to protect it. But all it did was just make your helmet more loose fitting because it would start to move around when you get sweaty. So your helmet, instead of just being like thunk, it would be like it'd be like back and forth, like smashing your fucking brain. So maybe like
Do you
I
think
agree
you
with
have
you.
CTE?
No,
Are you
I think
sure?
I'm gonna be all right. I
you
didn't get
sure?
enough concussions.
How do you know that?
I 100% have CTE.
You got CTE?
I've
I
had
think I have
5
CTE,
major
and I didn't even play
concussions.
football. So
Yeah.
That's
Dale,
just called
you're
being on
just-
the spectrum.
I think you have
No.
ED. I think that's
No.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Your
a
letter's
different, that's a different
confused.
thing.
Would you
No.
rather have CTE or ED?
well, I
ED.
kind of have a little bit of both. So I mean, I kind of would. I'd rather just have one, and then the other. Yeah,
just one really bad one.
Yeah, but CTE
Yeah.
you don't know. Like everyone's
Yeah.
saying, like, oh, Antonio Brown's got CTE now, but then some people are like, no, he's always been like that. And I'm like,
I mean,
probably a mix
you
of
got.
both.
We all saw the retardinals thing.
Dude, that was dope. That was hilarious.
He's got to have something.
Dude,
He's on a good one.
You know who I'm not sure how I feel about? Robert Griffin III.
I
Have you
have
seen
that-
him? He's tweeting like a little boy.
He's tweeting like a
He
little
tweets
bitch.
like a fucking high schooler now, and sometimes I'm like, cool tweet, and other times I'm like, dude, you're a grown ass man. He got into a fight with Shady McCoy on Twitter.
Yeah.
He was like, I was a better rusher than you this 1 year, Shady. And he's like, yeah, I led the league in rushing 2013.
Yeah.
I'm all-time leading rusher in Eagles history. I was the shiftiest back outside of fucking Barry Sanders in the past 40
He's
years.
like, you played 3
You
years.
had 1 year. You had 1 year in a
You had
bunch
one
of
good
Subway
year and
commercials.
played 3 years. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. It was just crazy that he was like talking. I think that's insane. Everyone was like responding to tweets like he's tweeting like he's like the guy who like retired and hung it up, and they were like, wow, man, like how Calvin Johnson, like we were like he really left some on the table. He was that good, but he was like, you know what? No. Robert Griffin had to retire because they were like, he was like, can I do a read option? And they were like, no.
Yeah.
And then that was it. That was just it. And he hurt his knee. Jalen Hurts is better than Robert Griffin ever was.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had written down this stuff
Right now.
about this too because it all started because he tweeted. Because you're right, he tweets like you remember those kids in like high school who their whole thing was like, I gotta go viral. All I have to do is make like a viral tweet, and they would steal tweets and do like everything he tweets looks like it was tweeted by like one of those like spam accounts.
It's like those. He tweets like one of the kids that responds and just says like "Lamicky" about like LeBron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that, and you're like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Well, 'cause
Like,
his stats-
It was funny for a week.
Yeah, he posted all that thing about like his stats in certain games, and then McCoy posted his actual stat line, and he had like 3,000 yards one season, but he only had like 21 passing touchdowns, like 10 receptions. Then his other season with 3,000 yards, he had 16 interceptions and 20 touchdowns, and then every other thing was just dog shit out the league. And like the best part is like Deion Sanders chimed in. Did you
Really?
see
No, I
this?
didn't see that.
He chimes in and he quote
Coach
tweets.
Prime?
He quote tweets McCoy's tweet and is like, hey, this gave me both a good laugh, but you guys are both goats in like different aspects. Y'all both changed the game. Chill out. And then Shady McCoy quote tweeted and said, Prime, I know you did not just call RG3 elite. He goes, if he played in your he goes, he had 5K yards in his whole career. If he played in your division, Prime, you would have had a diamond jacket. I was like, that's a great insult.
Dude, I love Shady McCoy. Might be my favorite Philadelphia Eagle because wasn't he throwing like fucking crazy sex parties? You guys ever hear about that?
No.
Dude, Shady used to throw crazy parties or something. Like the cops came, and I think it was a sex thing. I'm imagining Eyes Wide Shut type shit. It's just, you know, Sean McCoy.
Is this like...
But, no, I'm pretty sure something happened. Like,
would have-
he threw a party, and it was something like, maybe it was like...
Females only.
Yeah. He would like straight up be like only, and he would be like only 8s and up, like some Future type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a horny bastard. I love it.
Was this like...
He's not good enough to have that type of
Yes,
standard.
he was good enough
He was good
in
enough, I think.
2013.
He was
For
great.
a year.
I liked
Dude,
it.
he
I
was
bet
a
you...
Shady McCoy was a top 5 running back for like 5 years. As soon as they traded into the Bills, his career, you know, kind of started sputtering out. But
Now, were these parties like 2022
He tweeted it
consensual,
out.
or were they like 2010 consensual? Where it was just like,
I don't know. But I know one thing. Fucking, if anything bad did go down, they weren't catching him. Fucking that guy right there.
I bet you he probably invited Deshaun a couple times. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Deshaun was like, is gang affiliated. That's also cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that had.
It's always like the weird skinny dudes that are like
the
hard.
end of the Andy Reid era, Philadelphia Eagles, gotta be one of the coolest eras for a team of all time. You got Mike Vick straight out of the clink.
That was cool.
Like right out of prison, Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Like just served time.
I mean, he like had cigarettes in his helmet. Like, at
Michael
all
Vick.
times. Yeah.
Then you got Deshaun Jackson, fucking fastest guy in the league. Fuck you. He's like, I don't know. Deshaun Jackson gives me like Nate Diaz vibes. You know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
just like, fuck you. Like,
He's
I
a
don't
little
give
fella,
fuck.
too.
Yeah, and he's like, and they're skinny and they're lanky, and he's like, yeah, my friends kill people. And then you got LaShawn McCoy,
Yep.
who's fucking just the Tasmanian devil, just spinning around and fucking everything. Great, and then just Andy Reid being like, "Fucking, I think I'm gonna do pot roast for dinner." Hey, that was a cool thing.
That is pretty cool.
And then you had Riley Cooper just chilling on the bench, dude.
Oh,
just
Riley,
slurs
just
ready,
holding
dude.
it back. He's
I
like,
wish one of them would jump over a fence again.
I wish Dawkins was still there.
Ah, that would have been
He
that'd
wouldn't
have
have.
been a sick team.
He's a Christian man.
McCoy did have 6 seasons with over 1,000 rushing yards.
Yeah, is that right? He's all-time leading rusher.
Yeah.
How many did he have in 2013? Like
in
1,700?
he had 1,600 rushing
That
yards,
was close.
and he had 9 touchdowns, and then he had that doesn't have his passing.
So during those years, what were the Eagles' records?
Oh, we were.
2013 they were
Well,
good.
2013 we made the playoffs. That was Nick Foles' year.
Yeah.
We were 10-6.
Same with like 2010, 2011 when he had 1,000 plus yards. That was the crazy years with Vic. He had 17 touchdowns in 2011 with
Jiminy.
1,300 yards.
Nice.
He had 17 touchdowns.
17. That's
Yeah, that's-
and he had 20 overall touchdowns.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I don't remember.
And that was the year we were like 8-8, right?
That was
2011?
the year 2011, yeah. Because
that was the the dream team.
Yeah.
Shit with fucking Vince Young. Yeah.
No, there were definitely times when LaShawn looked like possibly the most elusive player to ever play.
Oh, yeah.
Like there were
game.
moments where it's like, how the fuck do you even?
Dude, and what
Yeah.
just like awesome nickname, Shady
McCoy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's so
Wasn't
cool.
that the same time that Le'Veon Bell was just fucking people up on the pitch?
I
think
think
Le'Veon
Le'Veon
was
was
a
like
little later, yeah.
2014 was when he started.
Was it? Also-
when Shady was good, it was still AP was still the guy.
Yeah.
Chip
Jamal
Kelly, right?
Charles.
The first year Chip Kelly was there was
Yeah,
Shady
Chip Kelly's
McCoy
first year
and-
was 2012.
That was the year I remember the Eagles because they had Deshaun and Chip Kelly offense with
Or no,
Shady McCoy.
it was 2013 was his first year, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Vic got
'cause
hurt the beginning of that
2010 was our crazy year where we were
That's the
averaging
one.
like 30.5 points per game, and it was Vic through like the
2012
insane
was
touchdown.
2012 was when we fired Andy Reid because we went like 4-12 or something, and we got Lane Johnson.
That was a good move.
Yeah, we won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, we won a Super Bowl, and,
Yeah.
and he never won one with us.
And now we're both happy.
Yeah.
Do you
Sometimes
think Andy Reid looks better in Kansas City red or midnight green?
Green actually.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, I
He's
do.
slimming.
But I do like his windscreen that he has on the Chiefs.
that's amazing.
You think
His
he
whole
fucks?
COVID one?
Like, well,
Andy Reid.
No.
Yeah.
It's just like no.
I'd
doubt.
like-
No, didn't
I
his
wanna
son
be
get,
on
like
his
a DUI or
side,
something
but I don't
crazy. His
think
son's
so.
a goofball, right?
Yeah,
His
son was
son's
a
a
coach.
goofball.
yeah,
he
but that
did
doesn't
something.
mean that he's a goofball.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, I think that's cool.
I just think him and his wife's only sexual like
Was when
pleasures.
they made him.
No, yes, that's the last one, and the only sexual pleasures they get now aren't even masturbating. It's like eating a good burger.
Where were your what? Eating a good burger.
You know, like him and his wife just sit down and orgasm across
Yeah.
the table, like,
No, maybe, but I definitely think they fuck like he eats a burger. Like when he's
Oh,
done. What the
shit.
fuck are you doing?
sorry, dude. Ads are playing on
when
this
he's
shit.
done fucking, he definitely does like.
Ugh, like barbecue sauce on his
Yeah,
head?
like he got
She's
lit-
like, oh, Andy.
Oh yeah, like he's definitely fingered
Yeah.
her once or twice, forgetting
He
he
looks
had
like he's
fucking
into
hot Cajun sauce on his fingers. And she's like, ooh.
He looks like he's into bondage to me. Like
I could see it.
like
I
he's
could see
into
him being
a
leather.
little ball gag.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Oh
a
yeah,
leather
his wife's
strap.
kind of hot.
His wife's hot.
Really?
Like I mean, I think like hot compared to him. Like they're both old, but like I kind of expected him to be like married to a bigger gal. You feel?
Wow. Why is
Because
that?
like, well, that means they only do one position. Her on
beauty's
top.
on the inside, Brandon.
He's
too
making
big.
$8 million a year.
Yeah. Where were you conceived?
in a lab.
That's true, right?
Yeah,
that's
I was
actually
an
that's facts.
insemination. Baby.
Oh, for real? You were a
For
test
real.
tube baby?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy.
And this wait, so fuck. This is the best they could do.
yeah.
What was the lab that made you a community college also?
It's new technology.
Yeah, I watched
you, man.
Gattaca. It was not like this at all.
Yeah, I think Gattaca.
This is
Nah, 'cause
not
they
like
still,
that at
like,
all.
used like both my parents' DNA, just like they were having trouble like getting together for the party, so they just like fucking locked them in the closet and were like, get it on.
Getting together
And
for
where were
the
you
party.
conceived? Where were you conceived?
Wow.
The fucking TGI Fridays?
Definitely in like a van or something,
Yeah,
like
like-
somewhere
yeah,
gross.
a Goodwill
and terrible.
parking lot or something.
Probably.
Changing
yeah.
room of a Lululemon.
Yeah, no, you were definitely, dude. You were definitely conceived in a changing room. For
A
sure.
changing room, not in Lululemon. Maybe
Yeah,
in
not
a Ross.
Lululemon, yeah.
Maybe in a Ross, a Kohl's,
Toys R Us.
J.C. Penney.
J.C. Penney. Yeah,
you're
I
a
mean,
J.C. Penney boy.
I'm very. My family was very poor when I was conceived, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't imagine they even knew what a Lululemon was.
You don't think your dad took like one of your older brothers to get a toy at Toys R Us, like the way a Barbie was shaped, and then took your mom in the closet or in the changing room and made you, or the bathroom?
I mean, I'd rather not think about that.
I think we should break
my,
it down.
Yeah.
You think my dad was like,
call him up.
turn on the purple light. Let's talk
you,
about
you
it.
think old Mario was like, hey, let's all go to Toys R Us,
I think
and
Mom-
then just let my brother go and bang my mom in like
Yes.
the fucking Lego aisle?
First off, your dad has been to prison a bunch of times, so yes. Also, Mario strikes me as a guy when he wants to fuck, he fucks, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got that from the Sean Watson school. But what do you call it? Speaking of Mario, did you guys see the trailer for the one with fucking Chris Pratt?
I didn't watch it.
Dude, it's actually hilarious because it's like the whole trailer and it's just animated Mario. And then it gets to when he's it's like he goes to grab a toad and the toad's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. And then he's like, we got to go to Mushroom Kingdom or whatever the fuck. And it's just Mario, his face. And then just Chris Pratt is just like, okay, let's go. You're like, what?
God.
Dude, it's as bad as you thought it would be. But also, people make a good point, though. You can't watch a whole movie with, like, the Mario voice. Like, that would get annoying. Like, imagine a dramatic scene where he's like, I love it a peach. We need to save the princess. You'd be like, all right, get the fuck out. This is Borat, you know?
Yeah,
But
you're right.
not Chris Pratt.
He is taking roles from Italian actors, though. That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. They should. Yeah.
He's
fuck.
kind of a
true.
piece of shit for that.
They've tried to do this before. There is a live-action Mario movie.
Yeah, with Bob Hoskins and
What?
John
There is?
Leguizamo.
Yeah, it
You've never
came out-
seen this, dude?
No, it
Dude,
sounds like a
it looks
fever
hilarious.
dream.
Yeah.
Bob
Leguizamo
Hoskins
plays, Luigi.
from My Sexual Awakening, callback,
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Right.
But and then John Leguizamo's is awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But
it tanked.
Oh my
It
God.
tanked. It was really
yeah,
bad.
well, look at wait till
look,
you
this
see the
is like a
Koopas
Mario
or whatever the
porno.
fuck. What are the Goombas?
Oh,
the Goombas.
this thing?
Look at the Goomba. Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah, Bob Hoskins.
The Goomba. What's the Goomba?
The Goombas are the things, the brown
that
triangle
you jump
guys.
onto?
In this movie, they look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if they snorted meth.
This is
It's
it. You don't know what a
insane.
Goomba actually is?
No, I know what a Goomba actually is.
Also,
This guy. This
How
is
did they
what
get
they
away
look
with
like.
calling them Goombas? Isn't that kind of a racial slur?
A Goomba?
I think it's a Goomba.
Well, a Goomba is a fucking
There you
whore.
go. That's what it is.
Okay.
You're
Well,
a
whore
Gumar, like
mushrooms.
a Gumar, like it's Italian whore, you know, like Tony Soprano always had he's like, I'm fucking going to my fucking Guma's
It's
house.
a Goomba is a pejorative slang term for people of Italian descent. Yeah.
Oh
Goomba.
shit! So Goombas, they
They
wow.
made a
Okay.
mushroom
Oh, well,
called
he
the
is
Goombas?
Italian, so he's
Yeah.
just like, look at those fucking
Dude, yeah,
piece of
what
shit.
the
These
fuck is going
Goombas.
on in Japan that they were like, all right, we got this brand new game. It's
Dude.
incredible. It's about this plumber. Right off the bat, you're like, what? And they're like, no, hear me out. His girlfriend's a princess. So already rags to riches type deal. You're in.
Right.
She gets kidnapped. She's fucking Bowser. By a dinosaur with a shell.
It happens too
And his
often.
minions of Italian slurs. And then this fucking wop and his brother are like, oh, we can fucking shoot fireballs and we're gonna go save him. Crazy shit.
And Mr. Nintendo was just like,
We don't do shit. I don't think there was a Mr. Nintendo.
They also have a history of losing things in translation. With like Donkey Kong was supposed to be Monkey Kong, and it
Really?
got lost in translation. That's why.
And
it's
that's
a
why
movie
it's
about
Donkey.
Monkey Kong
Yeah.
is so much worse. that is
That's just
the
King. I
They
love
got-
that they
they
just
got
ripped off
Goomba,
King Kong. Like, they
Monkey
just stole
Kong.
King Kong.
That's so bad.
Wow. Who's
Was
your
it
favorite
Nintendo?
Mario character?
My favorite Mario character? I was usually like a Diddy Donkey Kong kind of guy.
No, you strike me as a fucking Princess Peach kind of guy.
I don't like Princess
Who's the other
Peach.
one? Who's the other bitch?
She's
her
terrible.
friend Daisy. Yeah, no, you're a Daisy dude.
Yeah, I'm a brunette guy. Yeah.
You're a daisy.
Are
if you?
ya?
Do.
Yeah, I don't like blonde chicks. That
Callback.
much.
Ah, Tombstone.
Yeah.
You ever seen Tombstone, Dale?
No.
He hasn't. Great
Wow.
movie.
Oh, such a good movie.
Great movie. I like Yoshi.
Yeah.
He's silly, dude.
Yoshi!
Hops around. Yeah, like you get the like in Mario games.
Dude,
whenever
Yoshi
you get
probably
him-
gives exquisite head.
I knew you were gonna say.
Dude, that tongue. As soon as you said Yoshi, I was like, dude, Yoshi probably sucks cock.
closet talk.
Like, well, no.
Dim the
They
lights.
make.
Get in the
I'm
closet.
pretty sure-
Turn the
no,
bubble lights.
I
This
think
is
Yoshi is
closet
like
talk.
genderless.
Non-binary.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gender fluid. Or,
That is true.
Ambiguous or whatever. What's the androgynous?
Androgynous.
That's a thing.
No,
Ooh,
I,
good
I
word, Colin.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Are they?
Yoshi's mate with themselves.
So Yoshi's reproduce asexually.
See, what'd I tell you? They're
reproduce without
asexual.
A mate, neither male nor female.
Non-binary. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Wow,
dude.
very progressive, very
They-
ahead of the time. From
Yeah, crazy.
Nintendo, yeah. You want to know how I knew what asexual meant? Honest to God, because I had 3 DVDs that I would rewatch as a child all the time.
Yes.
The Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
They say that a hero. That one. Men in Black 2. I didn't have Men in Black
I
1
like
on DVD.
Men in Black 2 better.
Because the lingerie model is the villain, and I was a child, and I was like, I want to
Mm-hmm.
fuck that alien. And then the third movie I always watched was the 2002, 2004 Matthew Broderick Godzilla. Terrible movie, but I just liked it because there's one scene in that movie where the redheaded doctor, like they're talking, and they're like, Godzilla laid eggs? And they're like, how did it mate? And they go, it doesn't need a mate to reproduce. It's an asexual thing. It can mate with itself. And then this redhead goes, that's no fun. And I was a kid, and I laughed every time because I didn't know what it meant, but I knew it was a joke. And then one time, like, my mom sat me down and was like, do you know why that's funny? And I was like, no. I was like, no. And she was like, okay, good.
What if you just had to sit your mom down as like a 5-year-old and just be like, Mom, I fuck.
That would be tight. That would be tight. And then my dad is ruined. He just chimes in. He's like, it means the lizard doesn't have to fuck other lizards. Like, it just fucks itself. And my mom's like, that's not exactly
Your
it.
dad's just hammered in the background. He's like, let me show you the video.
He's like, fucking.
Yeah.
He just pulls up videos of turtles fucking. You ever seen them? Yeah. Dude, I fuck like a turtle, dude.
I feel like we've talked about turtles fucking on here before.
Have we?
I don't know.
It's the only way I can fit. But why is it? What the fuck is that on the screen?
Oh, I have written in giant letters, is Collin gay with four question marks? I thought we might get to this.
It's a really good question that the people want to know the answer to.
First off, I feel like one question mark would have sufficed.
Yeah.
No, I just really wasn't sure.
Each week that it's the top question, it gets another question.
I'm more confused than you are, Collin.
All right, let's dim the lights. Let's get.
It's time. This is your time, dude, to tell us how you really feel.
So the Phillies have made it to the playoffs.
Deflecting, dude.
The Phillies have made it to the playoffs. Hey, I'll live my truth.
Yeah, dude. Let him do it in his own time, bro.
Yeah, Jesus.
You're really trying to push him out of the closet. That's fucked up.
Phillies did beat the Braves today, though, too. I'll be honest. I didn't think we were going to beat the Braves. We beat them in game 1. But now we're the favorites in the series. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'll tell you what. My mom called me the other day, and she told me. She's like, there's already talk in the town, like in the sports radio back home. They're like, every time the Phillies have won the World Series, the economy collapses and we go into an incredible depression.
Wow. How egotistical are every single every single Philadelphia sports fan?
No, just a coincidence.
The most egotistical human being on the planet.
What do you mean?
You guys think because the Phillies won?
No, that's not why. Where I'm saying it's the time we won in 2008 and everything like that. It's like the timing. And right now, apparently, the economy's gay or something. I don't know. Okay. So it's like let's say.
So you're so you're saying it opposite. You're saying when
the economy's bad, it's like
gotcha.
it's like the rich get richer. No, this is the scumbags get scummier. Like the world's going to shit, and then they go, Philly just won.
Everyone comes down to your level, and you're like, we live here.
Philadelphia winning another title this year would be the worst thing that could happen to the country. I think. I mean, last time the Phillies won a World Series, we started flipping ambulances.
I mean, people were eating dog shit. Horse shit.
No, that was fake.
Nah, I don't think so.
It was fake.
Hey, Collin,
it wasn't a horse. It was it was a donkey.
Have you ever looked at a person of the same sex and felt attracted in a sexual way? I found a gay test.
Not a sexual way.
So sometimes, but I also have a crush on the opposite sex. Or very rarely, but there's a few moments when I really like someone of the same sex.
I feel like we could answer this honestly for you, but why don't you go ahead and answer?
Yeah.
No, it's more so like I'll see a hot guy and I'll be like, that guy fucks.
Okay, sometimes.
You know what I mean?
Not you.
I don't want to fuck that guy.
Gotcha. Clarification.
Here's how gay I am. I can look at a handsome man and I think to myself, if I woke up looking like that guy tomorrow, I wouldn't be mad.
We'll let BuzzFeed tell us the truth.
Is your best friend confess to you? If he confessed that he is gay, how would
My
you
best friend
feel?
is gay. So that
Would you feel?
like
did you feel delighted? Did you
yeah,
get
that's
excited
true.
and flirt with him? Did you make a joke about it?
Oh, I made a joke. I was like,
Okay.
that's why you get no pussy, dude.
Have you ever
fucking obviously? I was like, what
Have
are
you
you
ever
talking about?
worn
Wow,
or
that's
fantasized about wearing clothes of a woman?
No.
I wouldn't say that is necessarily
That's not,
a gay
that
trait.
doesn't make you gay either.
Yeah,
But
this
I'm
is
saying-
out-
I'm
this is
putting
outdated.
I'm putting
There's a lot of
sometimes
presidents that have cross-dressed.
How
Really?
frequent are you?
Gay?
You're only 4% gay.
Whoa.
You're only 40% straight. You're 55% bisexual.
Not true.
So I believe
No, you
doesn't-
skewed my answers.
I did not screw your
No,
answers.
no.
that
Tell them
doesn't
about
make
Jessica
sense.
Rabbit. Put that in there.
They
Put
did
that
not
in
ask
there.
that. That's true.
Put that. Yeah, tell them about the girl from Men in Black too, especially.
Okay.
Can you tell that story though of what happened when we were at Spider House? Because that was
Oh, I was working the door at a comedy show, and a woman that I had been having casual sex with over the past few months was there on a date.
and she's older.
Yeah,
Let's say
that's why I always older women like me. I don't know why.
what age?
They were mine.
Around.
Yeah, I mean, like, give or take 20, 30 years more than me. But And what do you call it? Yeah, she's there on a date.
Yep.
And then I'm like, oh, that's great. And the dude was like 6'6",
I-
jacked. He looked like he kind of reminded me of a more jacked version of the bad guy from Avatar. Like
Yes.
gray hair, ripped. Like you could tell he like.
Right, no, I'm not kidding.
he was
I
a Marine.
I was outside hanging around, and I was like around them. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know who he was. I hadn't gone in yet, and I'm like looking at this dude. And I'm like, he was like 6'4", gray hair. It looked like he had like scars and shit. I don't know why. He just looked like a badass dude.
Looked like a cool guy, yeah.
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 And little did I know he's a bitch. Because he's on the date and he likes her. Because this was like their third date. And then he's just standing there ready to leave. And she says goodbye to me at the end of the show. Right in front. Me and Dale just made a conversation. I'm like, so anyway, I'm not gay. But like, and then she walks up and just gets a whole fucking fistful of cock. And Dale.
We're talking, right?
Yeah.
You're him. I'm
Matt,
me.
Pretend that my shoulder is his cock. Or here's my cock. How much of it
Here's
does-
your okay. So
Yeah.
like,
All right,
that's
let's
I'm
cut
like-
it in half.
Wait. Do it not in front of the computer. So
Okay, so
All right.
here's
And
my
do it
okay.
and do it slow.
Here's my cock, Dale.
So
perfect.
I'm right next to you. You're
Yeah,
calling,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You guys are talking, having a
Yeah,
good time,
so
talking
I
about
think
something
I'm
funny.
pretty sure I'm
And then
gay,
she
but-
goes, "Hey, honey,"
Hey.
and then goes,
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
So she's
"Yeah, talk to
grabbing
me
it.
sometime."
Yeah, I jumped up a little. I was like,
Yeah.
That's an aggressive.
I
Yeah.
swear to
Did you
God,
no.
Not even a little? Like not
No,
even a
I was
dribble
high
drabble?
as shit too. I mean, I couldn't even feel it. Like I was just like,
I didn't.
This is why your dick doesn't work, dog.
No,
you got
my dick doesn't
sexually
work.
assaulted and you were like, what just happened?
no.
You're Deshaun's ideal victim, dog.
You're desensitized, bro. I'll tell you that. Because I saw that and I was like, that was a problem. And then you just turned back. She left, and the guy.
That's what I'm saying. The guy stood there the whole time,
all
and
of it.
dude, I swear to God, he was doing that shit like like in the movies when a character like doesn't know what to do and they do like a little kick on the ground. He was standing at the doorway watching her grab my dick, and he was like. Like just and
Yeah.
I was like, and I gave him a head nod to say bye. He was like, "See ya," and I was like, "That."
I
dude
mean,
likes
it
to
was
get
a
pegged or
visceral
something."
experience for me because I was like, this guy's gonna kill him, right? Like he has to. And then he's just looking at himself. Oh shucks. Like he does nothing.
Yeah, he's doing
nothing.
this shit like he's in the corner like checking his like
Yeah.
weather app, and he's like, "Oh yeah, well it's gonna be a high of 78
And there's like
tomorrow."
pretty much no one else around. It's
Yeah.
just us four, just kind of in a weird Mexican standoff, Mexican grab off. Probably is
Yeah.
what I should have grabbed his dick just to make him feel better. Yeah, I should have just been like, hey man,
You've seen
it'll
the,
get better.
maybe Dale's gay.
Oh yeah, maybe. But have you seen the Workaholics episode where like Montez, his wife, goes up to Adam and just starts jerking him off in the in
over the
convenience
pants thing?
store? Yeah, maybe she's allowed
Yeah.
to give over the pants hand jobs in their relationship.
I didn't
Or
think about that.
maybe this was a scenario where one of them was like into that.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
maybe he likes to get cucked.
Oh shit.
Maybe he likes to watch.
That would make a lot of sense.
Maybe
but
all those veins are just full of cum that he's been holding up. That's why he looks so jacked.
That's why his hair's white.
Yeah, he just hasn't came in so long. He's
act-
super cucked.
He's
dude.
actually not 45. He's a 30-year-old man. It's just he just hasn't came in months.
He'll de-age as soon as he comes, like Benjamin Button.
He's a cum-pire, dude. He's a cum vampire, dog.
He's like, we should go on vacation.
He's
to
Edward-
Poconos. Oh, let's go to Vegas.
He said he's a cum vampire. Dude, he's Edward. He's like Edward Cummin. Collin.
oh my
Gay.
god.
And
Yeah, that was
cunnilingus?
that
cool.
that was weird. And then the other time that I saw him get his dick grabbed was by a gay guy,
Okay.
and that one was more scary than anything.
Oh, why is it more scary, Dale?
Because he was drunk.
I was.
He was
drunk.
fucked up. I was also getting drunk, and he came over, and he's like a nice guy, but then he
Oh, is it
puts-
someone we know?
no,
Oh.
no, it's someone he knows.
Okay.
But he puts his hand like on his thigh for a second, and I realized that I don't think you saw what was happening.
Probably not, no,
And yeah, because we're like sitting across from the bar, just hanging out, and then he kind of like interjects, and then he starts grabbing you a little bit, and it's like it's telling you you're cute and some shit.
He's grabbing you too.
No,
Oh.
no, not me. Kind of jealous. I was kind of sad. I was like, all right, well, fucking, I'm just chopped liver over here. Dude.
I feel like the more how this story goes on, the narrative of the story is no longer Colin's gay.
I think he's bi-curious. I'm
Yeah.
not ready to put him on the
I'll be
gay
okay
train.
with-
You're
I'll-
for sure like 12-inch dildos buried in like the bottom of your closet in a locked box.
12-inch dildos is a good band name.
That is a good thing.
9-inch nails, 12-inch dildo. That's a great cover
We
band.
should do that, dude. That'd be a fire-ass band.
Yeah, but I saw that happen, and then he aggressively grabs his dick, and then he starts laughing like really hard, and I was not sure, like, and that guy was not joking.
Yeah. Colin, that was like a fear laugh, huh?
I think it was, but I don't think.
Well, you know
I
what's
don't know if
funny
you
is like,
remember.
I feel like that's happened like multiple times. I don't really remember this one particular time.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you
not
have
good,
such
pal.
bad ED that you just didn't feel him grab your dick?
No, I'm aware of it. I told you, people grab my dick all the time. I don't know what it is. Like I'm kind of desensitized. But yeah, I'm numb. I don't know.
You say it like it's like, yeah, you know, like sometimes I have people.
Dude,
mow
yeah, I
my
don't know. It's
lawn.
been
Like,
ever since I was.
I
Dude,
would
I
like-
swear to God, ever since I was a kid. I don't know what it is.
Sometimes I have people mow
Wow.
my lawn.
I don't know.
I would
Yeah.
like to tell anyone that
God.
listens to this podcast, if you see Colin in public, please grab his dick
Yeah.
when you see him.
Well, that's the best part. Is
That's how he'll know you're a fan of the
Yeah.
podcast, is by a good old dick grab.
Shoulder tap with a dick grab. That shoulder tap, it's consent. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
This is his consent right now.
Yeah.
We'll play this in court.
Well,
He'll go,
no.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Scouts honor.
Scouts
Is that a thing?
honor.
Is that
I
a
mean, Boy Scouts were touched.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scouts honor. You're gonna get touched.
I was in Boy Scouts for like 2 years and then I quit.
Yeah, me too. I quit and I don't really remember much of it.
I quit because I lost the Pinewood Derby and I was like, this is bullshit.
That's
the
a real
Pinewood Derby
thing?
was. You didn't.
Pinewood
never
Derby- you didn't do the
Pinewood
Pinewood
Derby,
I
Dale?
just saw that movie Right Race. I thought that was just that movie.
Dude, no.
Dude, you'd
Yeah, I
spend-
got second place and I was like, this is fucking.
Nah, dude, I didn't even know
You
that
lose
was
to
real.
some nerd ass kid and his fat dad who built a weighted car. And he
Dude,
was
that's exactly
fucking
what happened.
cheating.
The kid,
Yes,
dude, the
dude.
kid had a weighted car, dude. I swear. to
Dude, they're full of shit. And he's like, well, I did the aerodynamic calculations, and what I found out is that it's actually not over the amount. It's right. And
Yeah.
you're just like, fuck you, dude.
Dude, you know what my favorite thing about this though? It was crazy. So I went to school with this one kid. I don't know what was wrong with him. I think he like left to go to an insane asylum. That was what we told everybody at least. He like left in like fourth
Okay.
He
grade,
just
and
got
we were
sent
like,
to the portables. He was just
yeah,
in the special
no,
ed classes.
like I think he
Yeah,
was
He's in the
He had a
goddamn
case of-
asylum.
No, I think
They
he
give
was,
him early
like-
recess in a tiny bus.
He had a
he
case of the
definitely-
donkey brains.
He
dude.
definitely like heard voices. He heard voices for sure.
Oh shit, that's
Oh,
cool.
all right, well,
Or something. I don't know. He was weird. I
Would he
think he's
talk to
also
him?
gay. He was flamboyant, but like it was like something was. I don't know. He was an odd kid, but he showed up to Pinewood Derby with a Batmobile.
Ooh.
Like his dad made him, and I'm talking like
a wood
Tim
one?
Burton 1989
Yeah,
Batman,
the
like
cool
that
one.
one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That like spot on. But something was wrong with it. It stopped like halfway down the track. Like the wheels, I guess, were fucked up.
Wow.
So then I don't know why they kept doing this to the poor boy. They just kept like re-racing him.
Oh no.
And it just kept stopping. And I'll never forget, him and his dad are standing next to me. And his dad looked at him. And he was like chewing like a Triscuit or something. And the kid's clearly like on the verge of tears. He's like, we'll go home and play Pictionary. And the kid was like, all right. And I was like, that's gay. I was like that was it. He was like, we'll go home and play Pictionary. And they left the car. I was like, that dad put so much effort. I don't know. You ever just have like those core memories like that you'll never forget? I'm like, wow. That
Yeah.
kid's probably killed people by
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over that too.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean, so you guys have a lot of repressed anger from this Pinewood Derby.
If you did
I
it
mean,
too,
you
you,
just-
So
would
you'd
know,
understand,
dude.
yeah.
You wouldn't
Okay.
have won. You're, I mean,
Because when you're
actually-
in first grade or whatever and you have a
Sure.
wooden car,
Yeah.
that's I'm like, I
it's a
won.
metaphor
cool.
for
And
our
there's a little
dicks
trophy, too,
becoming
you win.
men.
Okay.
Tell you what was cool. I got second. My older brother got third, and his trophy was like half the size of mine. And I'd be like, "Look at your tiny penis. Look at this is your trophy. Is your penis?" And he'd be like, "No, no." And then he would beat my ass because he was bigger and stronger.
We should. We're getting close to the hour mark. We should go over the week 6 picks real quick. Get ready for the preview for the next week. Thursday night.
Don't care about it.
Gross. I got Bears over Commanders.
I got Commanders. I got to win one.
Did you see the dope ass intro of Brian Robinson coming into the game?
Oh, it came out from Mini Man.
Dude,
Yeah.
did you see that? Oh,
That was so goofy.
what are you
I
talking
could
about?
not. I don't know. I
You're
don't know why
so
it made me
lame,
laugh,
bro.
dude.
That's so sick. Coming into Miniman after getting shot, fighting off 2 people who tried to rob him, surviving, and then coming back in 4 weeks to be an NFL running back.
I love the story, but that made it to me like you're trying too much. It was
Nah,
already
that's
so
so
cool.
sick.
You don't have to do anything
He's
cool.
just coming out to it, dude. This
No,
video
it's
is
just
sick
him.
as
Well, you know
fuck.
what?
running out.
I'll judge because I hear what Dale's saying. I haven't actually watched the video yet.
Dude, that's so
Oh,
fucking
it's Breast
hard.
Cancer Awareness Month?
It's
That
all- it's
ruins
all-
it. I'll
it's
be
all
honest,
of
that
it.
ruins it. He's running out the pink pom-poms? Yeah, no, yeah, I kind of take it back a little bit.
I
It's
don't
cool.
know.
Dude, you're insane.
It would be
I-
cool.
It was dope. I thought it was
Thank you.
I think it's
dude.
cool. I think it's cool. Yeah, but I think it's cooler. I don't know if it's cooler if it was his idea or if the team just did it and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna do mini-men." I think it's cooler if the
he
team
does it.
I think it's cool if the team did it because that means whoever's running, like, someone in that organization
recognize
understands,
yeah.
like, "Yo, this will be cool."
Dude, the fucking the way it's shot too, just him entering out of the tunnel and the roar of the crowd because like everyone there knows
that's
what he went
That's what
through.
makes me feel like this was a pre-planned. Like they had fucking production meetings for this.
Well, and also,
That's
here's the
sure,
deal.
they were like, dudes, but not everyone in the stands. They were like, hey, thank you for purchasing a ticket. Please cheer loudly when Brian Robinson enters to Many Men by 50
Well,
Cent.
so that I think is what partly ruins it is the roar of the crowd. I mean, it erupts. There are no Washington Commanders fans.
It's pumped in
So
noise from
that
COVID.
was edited for sure.
Yeah.
Like you're telling me that the 6 people that were there to see him were like that fucking loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like no, because when we played him the other week, didn't we have more than half the stadium was Eagles fans or something like that?
Yeah, but I think they played some shit. They played the Jags, so there was just equally no fans.
Oh yeah,
there.
maybe. Well, Jags fans travel.
Yeah, maybe because of the
yeah,
hurricane.
I don't know. I thought it was a tad bit corny, but
You're corny, dog.
is what
Fuck
it is,
you,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Jags fans don't travel; they evacuate.
That's true.
that is tough.
Ding.
Hurricane.
It's Sunday Night Football. I will be in Philly for that. I got the Eagles taking out the Cowboys.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue.
I think it's gonna be close. This is obviously our hardest game yet. I mean, I'm worried about it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the Birds. Yeah.
Well, because I thought that the Rams were going to maybe have like a bounce back game, kind of get their shit together.
Well, yeah, see-
show that they're bad. But the fact that they ran them, and again, there was a fumble right off the bat, the blocked punt. Like the Eagles have a better offensive line, so it eliminates that. It's at home. It's at the Link.
Yeah, I just hope everyone's healthy because Mailata was still out last week.
Yeah.
Right? Kelsey's still dealing with like his ankle thing or whatever.
Yeah, Slay's
I
been
think
banged
you
up.
guys do have a terrible problem of not being able to score in the second half. I mean, it's like worst in the league.
Yeah, but that's also like, dude, a couple of the games we've been up
They
by
were, like,
so
we're
much
just
that they
running
were
the
just
ball,
running
yeah.
the ball. So it's kind of
True.
like, screw. And then I think we only had 10
But
points.
not last week.
Last week, I mean, we scored 20 points. So, I mean, it was just a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean,
mean?
they only
Yeah, but
scored.
you scored like what, two field goals in the second half,
Nah, I think.
right? 'Cause it was like 14.
Yeah, 14
going into
to
the
10,
half, and then
yeah.
you scored 2 field goals.
Yeah, but our defense showed up. You don't have to score. You know what I mean? If you can win with 20 points and your defense
Yeah, I
can
think you
hold
guys
to
will
17.
win, but I do think that's a huge problem going forward. Because it's
Yeah.
like in the playoffs, that's not gonna fly.
Yeah, but also the games are going to be closer. So it's like I get the Cardinals game was a thing, but there's also going to be like 20
Gotcha.
to
So you're saying
17.
the symptom of that is that we're already so far ahead. There's no reason for us to push on the gas pedal. That
Yeah,
much?
because think like Commanders, they were blowing them out. They were blowing out. They came from behind. They scored a bunch of points in the Jags game. They were losing 14-0 at half and scored
17,
29.
right? Wasn't it?
No, it's 14, I think.
I don't
and we
care.
scored 29 unanswered points in the second half.
Yeah,
so
dickhead.
like, they can do it. It just has been like, I think it's one of those like corny stats that people can like pull up in the moment, but it doesn't mean anything. You're just kind of picking on them. Like it was like the whole Lions being on track to have like the most points ever given up by defense. I think they'll actually, like at some point they have to slow down a little. They're not going to give up 40 points every game. You know what I mean? It's like when Aaron Judge started seeing like he's on track for 190 home runs. And
Yeah,
you're like,
he he hit 1 home run first game. Like he's gonna have 160 home runs.
yeah.
He's on track to break the
Who's
record.
hotter?
Okay.
Aaron?
Judge.
Yeah. Or Bryce Harper?
Bryce
Depends
Harper.
on
Aaron
who you
Judge is
are.
kind of ugly.
No.
He's big and
Yeah.
buff, dude. He was like
Aaron Judge is like androgynous and universal.
Women love Aaron Judge. That's what
That's what I'm saying.
I
Depends on
see
who.
girls that I like went to high school with.
Bro,
like,
this guy
like,
is
tweet about
not.
Aaron
This
Judge.
guy is like.
Well,
not,
yeah, he's not gonna look good in that picture. Get a pic. He's got a cool. He's got the
Dude,
cool.
what do you
like,
want? This thing with his hair, dude. He has big teeth.
You also have to remember. No, I think he got him fixed too.
I think.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
got him
saying. I
fixed.
think.
I think
he looks
Bryce
good.
Harper
Bryce
washes him.
Harper's hotter and ladies.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Okay. That's the male versus female gaze. I've seen this
Yeah.
on the talk.
Bro,
This is
telling me
this is top news.
This is not hotter than Aaron Judge.
I can almost guarantee women think Aaron Judge is hotter than Bryce Harper.
I'm sure it
He's
depends.
prettier.
You're right.
He's
You're right. Yeah.
prettier.
So men look at Bryce Harper and like that's a man.
I want
That-
to look like.
I want to
Yeah.
look like that guy.
Yeah.
That's the male gaze because he's got a beard. He's an asshole, right?
Let's call
Aaron
women
Judge.
right now.
Never even heard the guy fucking talk, right? He's kind of like.
He seems like
but
he-
he's tall. He looks like he could fucking like wrestle or something. And like women, like that's the male versus female gaze. That's the thing.
Let's
It's like
call
that's the
Eric-
same
let's
reason.
call Erica right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call your girlfriend
I'm
right
gonna call
now.
her right now, and we'll see. I'll have her look up a picture of both. Watch, She's not gonna answer.
But no,
now.
but see, the problem is if you just
bottom of the phone.
tell her
Yeah,
she
yeah.
has to type in Aaron Judge hot or something. Like,
Yeah.
Because just the standard profile picture's not going to look good. Because that picture of Bryce Harper
Hey,
is like,
Erica,
send
you're on
her
you're
a
on the
photo.
podcast,
Yeah.
okay? You're on Third and Inches.
Okay.
Hey, so we need you to settle something. Can you look up a picture of Aaron Judge, like that? Yeah, Aaron Judge hot, and then look up a picture of Bryce Harper hot, and tell us who you think is hotter. Because we're debating the female versus the male gaze. Aaron Judge, hot.
Aaron Judge?
Yeah, like Judge, like a judge of
Okay.
Judy.
good job. Yeah, good job.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Like,
good.
like a judge.
And then so you see him. Now look up Bryce Harper hot. You can just look up, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's spelled Harper, Harper.
Okay.
Who do you think is hotter?
Oh.
Now tell her that Aaron Judge is 6'7".
So, what's
That
the first
actually
guy
matters.
Aaron Judge is
He's like-
6'7", if that helps.
Okay. That does.
See?
Yeah. See?
Erica, you're 5 foot tall. How much more do you need?
It doesn't matter. They like them tall.
So, all right. So who's hotter?
Okay, so the first guy is very, like, pretty boy.
Uh
The
huh.
second guy looks like he would make you breakfast in bed, you know?
Oh.
Bryce Harper? No. Bryce Harper's an asshole.
Hey, well, we're just going off looks, dude. We're
Wow.
Just,
Is
so-
that what he gives off?
Yeah, dude. He looks like he.
We
looks
gotta
like,
know what picture. Maybe that'd be so funny if she's looking at a picture of him like holding his newborn son with a smile on his face. We're like,
He has,
no,
like, short hair, dude.
No, show the picture of him.
All right. So who are
punching
you
people.
picking? If you had to pick one.
I like Bryce Harper better, I think.
Oh.
But just
okay.
by a smidge.
Just okay. So it's
Wow.
close. All right.
It's close.
Nice.
It's close.
All right. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
I
okay.
still
We
think
settled it.
I think I'm right. Men, I think Bryce Harper is hotter than women do.
I mean, that wasn't like a definitive. She was very much
Right,
like they're both
yeah.
hot, and it kind of sounds like which one is your type.
Right.
You know what I
Very
mean? Like, I
different
want a
type.
man who's gonna take
Well,
care of me.
'cause,
You
yeah.
want a dude who's gonna turn you in and out and kick you out the house.
That's true.
Bryce Harper is the guy that he's like. Bryce Harper's toxic. Bryce Harper's the guy that like a girl dated once and she like can't stop fucking him every time she breaks up with her ex. She's
Yeah.
like, I gotta go fuck Bryce. Aaron Judge is.
Aaron
I'll
Judge
be
has
honest.
gotta be
I don't know
dull.
anything about Aaron Judge other than he hits home runs and he's tall.
I think he's dull. I bet Bryce is really cool, but I bet he also
He's an
gets-
asshole.
He gets drunk and then like
No,
belittles you at
Have you
dinner.
Bryce Harper is like almost not LeBron's level, but like LeBron-esque in terms of base. When Bryce Harper was like 16, they were like, this guy's gonna be one of the top 10 greatest baseball
Yeah.
players of all time. You have to be an asshole. Also,
Yeah.
baseball players. You guys have to have met baseball players
They're dicks.
from your height. Baseball players are the most dickhead, fuckhead of any athlete.
Yeah.
Super
Baseball
arrogant.
players think that because baseball translates what other sports do, they're always kind of good. Like they can play
Totally.
basketball a little bit. They're
Yeah.
like they're still pretty quick. They're like, yeah, I'm a fucking asshole, and they love it. And that's Bryce Harper. He did the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon when they used to do those dumb fuckhead games, catchphrase. I think they're playing.
Yeah.
It was him, Gigi Hadid. I think it was Gigi Hadid, Jimmy Fallon, and I want to say Black Thought, Tariq Trotter, and they're doing the fucking game, and Bryce Harper's just cheating and being an asshole, and this is before he was on the Phillies, and I was like, I fucking hate Bryce Harper, and then we signed him, and I was like, Bryce Harper is one of us. I was like, this is good, but yeah, Bryce Harper, I think, like, he's not like he looks kind of frat guy douchey, but like I would he's never the guy I would think would drug a drink or anything like that. That's not the vibe he gives off. He gives off the vibe where he's like, fucking, who do you know here?
Yeah, he's just a dick. I think
he's
though,
that guy. He's like, are there fucking the girls can come in, but not these fucking guys. That's yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I
girl,
can
that
see
makes
that.
him hotter though to some girls because they're like, I can
Right.
fix him. Like there's a soft interior shell underneath. Because I agree with you. Just looking at him, he looks like you're right. He's not like the terrible person, but he's just like an asshole is the perfect way to describe what his personality looks like. So I get it. I just don't. Aaron Judge doesn't do it for me, dude. Maybe he's too tall.
Maybe it's because he can't grow a beard.
Yeah.
He's on the Yankees.
He kind of
Yeah.
feels like the Russell Wilson of the MLB.
Ooh, that's a good.
yeah.
That's a good. Yeah, maybe if he like goes into their team in a few years, everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, Aaron Judge is a fucking 2-bit bitch."
He has time to be weird too. Like Russ wasn't weird at the start of his career. He has time
Right.
for I'm Mr. AL West leader of home
That's what I'm
runs.
saying. Yeah, I don't know anything. Well, also the part of that's just baseball's problem is that they don't let their players market themselves at all.
Yeah.
Like I know nothing about any baseball players' personal lives unless they get arrested for domestic violence. That's the only time I'm like, oh, they're married. Like, that's it. Every other sport, like basketball, like football and everything. Like, dude, I know what LeBron's doing tonight because it's Taco Tuesday. Like, think about that. Like, I know LeBron
he's
had
hammered
tacos
off
with it.
wine right now.
Yeah.
Blacked out.
He's just calling Dwayne Wade right now.
FaceTiming people. His wife's like, I want to go to bed. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's just a different. That's what the MLB sucks because they're not a players' league.
Dude,
It's a
they
teams league.
They have a thing about it where they don't let you like profit off your likeness.
No
Like, it's
clips,
like a weird
nothing.
thing. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
you don't
they
do
really
it.
shut
Exactly,
Which
and
is a dumb thing.
That's why
So
they're gonna
stupid.
fail.
But they've been smarter in years past. They understood a guy like Toddy's. They're like, oh, he's a cool guy, and they like tried to market the shit out of him, and then he got suspended and everything.
Because
And they're like,
baseball
oh,
is
fuck.
such an easy thing to be a fan of and go to a game because there's so many of them. They're pretty cheap to go to, so it's like it's easy for people to get into it. But then there's like no one knows anything about baseball players
I mean, it's crazy.
unless you played baseball or had like a vested interest from like your dad being a baseball fan. Why the fuck would
That's a good
anyone
point.
want
I'll
to
be
get into
honest.
baseball?
I think the player I know the most about their personal life out of any baseball player ever is Cy Young, because he was like a world-renowned racist. Have you heard this about Cy Young?
Oh, he was crazy.
Cy Young said he would
not
like
know
he
that.
refused to shake Babe Ruth's hand because he said he's not pure.
Isn't there like an award after him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
it's
pitch,
the
the
best
best pitcher
That
is
should be the award. It's just like the most racist player.
yeah. Who do you think the most racist player in sports is? And don't say the Bosa brothers.
Richie Incognito.
No, his wasn't racist.
Former Husker.
Pretty sure it was all racist.
No, I thought they called him gay. Right?
No, he was.
I think it was a
calling
mixture.
everyone
I think
the
he
N-word.
He touched all fields.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
was
hateful
just a
person.
Piece
Was he?
of shit. Yeah.
I don't know. He seems like he's probably a fun guy to get a beer with.
If for us, I'm sure he would have been fine to us. Maybe not you, but
What do you mean?
yeah.
You're the one who is
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly, you think is racist? He
Yeah.
did. He cut Deshaun Jackson because he was like, the gangs are gonna show up to the link. He straight up did. He released Deshaun Jackson, the best receiver on our team, because he was like, I don't know, he likes. I don't
He
know.
brings a bad culture to the
Yeah,
team.
Deshaun Jackson probably showed up one game blasting, I don't know, fucking Tupac, and Chip Kelly was like, "What the fuck is this?" He was like, "You
Where's
guys hearing
Riley?
that shit right now?" Yeah, he was like, "Riley, get over here." He's like, "Help me out, Lane, get him."
Yeah, fuck. All right, guys. I think we're kind of at the end of the pod.
Oh,
here.
we didn't even mention NHL starts tonight.
Yeah, dude. NHL's
Oh yeah,
back.
that's why you guys wearing your
I
dress.
don't have.
Yeah.
I don't care because the Flyers suck.
We don't have. I don't have a lot of NHL facts either. Well, I'm gonna dive more into it. The
Wayne
Knights,
Gretzky.
The Knights are tied 1-1 right now with 16 minutes left in the
Wow.
second.
Wait, is today opening day? For
Yeah, the Lightning played, and I believe they won 3-1. And
Yeah, I'm
then-
not
Wednesday
watching-
night rivalry.
I'm not
Yeah.
watching hockey this year at all.
Yeah, you're not. The Phillies don't look good.
The Flyers.
Flyers.
Yeah, Flyers suck. Who's the stud? He's like a Jersey area. He was a Flyers fan growing up. He was a free agent this year. He straight up said he wanted to play for the Flyers. And instead of signing him, we signed like 3 like mid-level veterans like for no reason. And it was like, yeah, we just like fucked our. Like he straight up said, he's like, I want to play for my hometown team. And he was like a top 10 player or whatever. He's like a young kid. I forget his fucking.
Hockey is another one that they don't understand storylines is what makes sports awesome. Because they're all about history and like, keeping tradition and all that shit.
They're getting better though.
They are trying. They're trying, but the amount of fucking just like there's no personality. And when you do see a personality, they just barely show it.
Well, I
That's a good
think
point.
too, it's the hardest sport. Like, it's the one sport that like people can't just play. Like as
Yeah,
a California kid, I was never gonna be an ice hockey player. Maybe
That's
roller
true.
hockey. But if you're not
But
like
in
from
Boston,
if you're not
Boston
from like
and
the
Minnesota,
Northeast,
yeah, it's like.
yeah, because it's like soccer's huge because you need fucking a round object and like
And a net.
and a net. And you don't even need a net, just an opening for the goal. Like
It is a very unrelatable sport.
yeah, that's the problem.
NHL is maybe the most unrelatable. league
No
possible.
kids ever I think they're doing a better job with the ESPN deal because there's a lot of games on ESPN now, which
Yeah.
is good because then you get the people who just accidentally watch games. Because like kind of I just got into hockey by like watching it. I was like, this shit's awesome. Like why haven't I been watching it? But it just is like it's so unrelatable, like you were saying.
I was gonna say, I mean, because every sport. I mean, because look, NFL's they try their fucking darndest. They're like, oh, we'll go to London and have a fucking game, do something like that. But like hockey can't be like, hey guys, We're going to the Sahara Desert this week to play a fucking hockey game.
Dude, they
We're
tried to
like, no.
play in Tahoe, and they had to postpone the game because it was too warm that weekend and hot. They had to play at like 11 at night because it was too warm during the day to
Now,
play
see,
in
that
Tahoe.
shit is cool. Like doing like the Winter Classic or shit
Super
like that.
cool,
Like
yeah.
outdoor hockey, that's cool. Hockey, I'm not kidding. The greatest sporting event I've ever been to was just a random regular season Flyers game versus the Islanders. We won
It's-
like
it's
5-2. I was like 3 rows up. I was like, dude, this is amazing.
Everyone there is so in on it. Like
That's
hockey
why
fans
soccer's
are
so
fans.
big. The sports where the ball or the puck, when it's just constant motion, is
Yes.
the best because you find way. That's why soccer's so cool. Where they fucking just cheer the whole time.
Oh, it
there's
was
like
so much
random
fun.
chances that make
Yeah.
sense. Like fucking cool. Remember on TikTok on the talk, you guys talking, like a few 6 months ago or something. It was like a trend. I forget. I want to say it was Arsenal, but one of the Premier League teams just made themselves a new chant from like the pop song on the radio. They were like, "One kiss is all it takes, falling in love with me," and that was their like cheer in the stadium. And there's like 100,000 people being like,
Yeah.
"One kiss is all it."
Right, dude. When we went to the Austin FC song,
That's how it was.
It was Pepas, that song.
That's dope.
And then it goes, and then the whole thing goes,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
dope
sick as
shit.
fuck.
I went to the other greatest time I ever had was I went to a Philadelphia Union game one time. It was pouring rain the entire time. It was so wet out there they had to sweep water off like with like push brooms, and they're just saying they're like, "Come on, you boys in blue," and I'm just like, "Fucking, I'm getting into it."
Yeah.
Dude. And it was awesome because if you tweeted if you like added like the stadium and put like a hashtag, they would play your tweet on a ticker around the whole thing.
That's sick. So
So
you could just
I
be like,
got up there like 6 times, and I'm getting like more and more like not suitable
touchy,
for work.
yeah.
And the last one I put up, like I said, it was pouring, and I said, I was like, hashtag the wetter the better, and they put that one up, and I heard a woman like 3 rows around went, "That's crass," and I was like, yeah, who the fuck? I was like, who the fuck did that? Like obviously if you put up like I'm gonna like
you
I'm-
just tweet, "Fuck the bitch in row 3, seat 11."
Yeah, they wouldn't have put that one up.
Yeah,
Like
that
there
would've
was
been
someone
cool.
proofreading it. Yeah, because I did put one up. I said I have a bomb, and they didn't
Wow.
put that one up. No,
I
I'm
mean-
kidding. I didn't do it. But
I mean,
But it was
honestly,
pretty-
that's irresponsible of them not to put that up. I feel like everyone there should
that's
know.
a good point.
Yeah,
That would be
maybe
a
it's
warning.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, soccer's cool.
Oh,
World,
it was
World Cup?
great.
Doesn't the World Cup
World
start
Cup,
next month?
Austin FC playoffs start this Sunday. They
Yeah,
play
Real
Real.
Salt Lake.
Yeah, Real.
We beat the shit out of them
still
when we
don't believe
watched that game.
Yeah, they beat so that.
But does the World Cup start next month? I feel like I saw something. that said it
Yeah,
was
late November.
Late November. Okay.
Because it's
cool.
like there's
Ooh,
games
around
on Thanksgiving. The
There's
US,
games
US
on
is gonna play on Thanksgiving. I'm
Seriously,
pretty sure. Yeah.
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. What are we gonna watch?
I think it's during a football game, but I think all the games are so shitty on Thanksgiving.
I'll watch
I was gonna
Lions,
say-
Bears.
I was gonna say that.
I'm
yeah.
not-
what
I'm
else-
not
who,
watching.
who do the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving?
I don't fucking
Some
know.
dog shit team.
Wow. Yeah. Soccer. Cool.
Let's
I
wrap
like
it up.
when they
I'm
make the World
sweating
Cup.
in this jersey. I'm never wearing a hockey jersey on this podcast.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
were dumb for that.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You were doing.
NHL. I don't know. I
Yeah.
thought I looked cool in
It's
it.
tonight, dude.
All right, guys.
fun
Well,
night. Good league.
another good episode.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys next week.